We all keep fragments of childhood, photographs, toys, home videos. But sometimes the past is buried for a reason. This is the story of a woman who uncovered a memory that was never meant to return. A memory that refused to stay forgotten. She was cleaning out her parents' attic when she found it. A round metal film canister, cold and rusted. The label, nearly faded, read, "Home, Summer 1974. Her chest tightened with nostalgia. Her father had filmed everything on 16mm reels. Birthdays, vacations, backyard picnics. She smiled, carrying the canister downstairs, eager to see a piece of her childhood again. The projector roared to life, casting flickering light on the wall. The film showed her as a child, maybe 5 years old, running barefoot through the backyard. She laughed, spinning in the sun. But then another little girl ran into frame. Same age, same dark hair. Same smile. The two of them played hand in hand as if they were sisters. The woman froze. Her smile faded. She didn't remember this. She didn't remember her. Frame after frame, the girl appeared beside her at the picnic table, on the swings in matching dresses. She looked like family, like blood. But the woman had no memory of ever having a sister. Worse, the girl never looked at her. Never looked at anyone, only the camera. Eyes wide, smile too still. The woman stopped the reel, heart racing. That night, she tore through family photo albums. Birthdays, vacations. Christmas mornings, there was no trace of the girl. No second child. She called her mother. "Mom, I found one of Dad's old films. There's another girl in it. Who is she?" Long silence. Then her mother's voice, trembling. "Stop asking. That girl was never yours to remember." The line went dead. Unable to sleep, she replayed the film at 2 a.m. This time, something changed. The girl wasn't laughing. She wasn't playing. She was just standing closer to the lens. Frame by frame, inching forward. The reel snapped. The screen went black. And in that silence, a faint giggle whispered from the dark. She thought she'd found a memory, but what she found was something waiting to be remembered. The past was no longer silent. It was moving. It was watching. And it wanted more. She confronted her mother the next day. "Who is the girl?" Her mother's face drained of color. "You were an only child." "Always. That's a lie. I saw her." Her mother's hands trembled. "Don't say that name. Don't bring her back." "What name?" Her mother's voice cracked. "You should never have opened that box." That night, she combed through the reel frame by frame. On the wooden porch railing, scratched faintly, she saw it. Anna. Her stomach dropped. Anna. The projector stuttered. The girl's face filled the frame. Her eyes blinked. The basement light flickered. The reel cut out. And behind her, in the silence, a child's giggle. The haunting grew worse. At night, shadows flickered on her bedroom walls, as though film was being projected even in the dark. One night, she saw a figure in the corner, small, still staring. She switched on the lamp, nothing, but the next morning, 3 letters were carved into the paint. A&N desperate. She found another film in her father's storage, Christmas minus 1975. She played it, the tree glowed. Children laughed. And beside her, Anna, always smiling, always staring. At the dinner table, Anna didn't move at all. She was frozen. The woman leaned close. Anna's head jerked. She blinked. Not on the reel. On the wall, her phone rang. She nearly screamed. Her mother's voice was frantic. "You have to stop. You're letting her out." "Who is she?" Her mother sobbed. "She was your sister, but she wasn't supposed to stay. We put her away." The line cut. The projector roared back to life on its own. On the screen, a single chair in a dark room. Anna sat there dot pale, smiling still, her head snapped toward the lens, bones cracking. Slowly, she raised her hand and pressed it against the screen. The wall rippled like water. Her hand slid through. The woman screamed as black fingers smeared across her basement wall. Anna's smile never broke. The past wasn't lost. It was waiting. And now, it had found a way through. Some memories are dangerous. Some sisters were never meant to return. She locked the projector in a closet, but the whirring didn't stop. At night, shadows still flickered across her walls, like film playing with no source. One night, she woke to the sound of film snapping. At the foot of her bed stood Anna, skin pale, smile stretched, head tilted unnaturally. The woman lunged for the lamp. Light filled the room. Anna was gone, but the closet door downstairs slowly creaked open. The projector spun violently, though the reel had already ended. Still, new images appeared. On the wall, the woman not as a child, as she was now, sitting in her living room, alone. Behind her, in the projection, Anna. She turned. The room was empty, but on the wall, Anna's hand rested on her shoulder. The lights burst out the projection, spread across every wall. Anna stepped closer and closer in the reel until her face filled the frame, eyes rolling white, smile tearing wider. Then she leaned forward, her face pressed against the inside of the screen. The wall rippled. The woman screamed. But when she blinked, the film was gone. The projector was off. The room was silent. She stood trembling, clutching her chest, trying to convince herself it was her mind playing tricks. Slowly, she unplugged the projector, wrapped the film in cloth, and shoved it back into the canister. She carried it to the attic and slid it deep into a box. Dust silence. She whispered to herself, "It's over." But as she turned to leave, she froze. On the attic wall, faint light flickered. A film playing with no reel. Two little girls stood hand in hand. One smiled, the other stared into the lens. The image vanished. The attic was dark again. Maybe Anna never left the film. Maybe she never left the house. Or maybe she's closer than that.